Good morning guys and welcome to today's YouTube video. In today's video we will be discussing the current state of Bitcoin. I will be revealing my next potential trade setup that I'm looking at currently. We will also be going over Ethereum and we will be looking at a potential trade setup for Ethereum. Okay, first of all, let's dive straight into Bitcoin, because we can see if we switch on the weekly time frame that Bitcoin closed a very strong weekly candle. Okay, so we definitely got a breakout also on the weekly time frame, and we can say that also on the weekly time frame we got a break of structure after the sweep over here. Okay, so that is actually looking beautiful, and this is definitely looking bullish in my opinion. Okay, this is different compared to the other runs towards the upside. As you can see, those were all small weekly candles, and this weekly candle is big, strong, and with lots of volume. Okay, so that is definitely a bullish sign. So that is also why we might be looking for potential long positions, but obviously we can also see that Bitcoin is currently trading near resistance. Okay, so previous resistance, very key level. If we get a confirmed breakout above this level, then I think we could be looking at potential targets such as 28 or 30k. Until we do, I don't think you want to be longing against resistance. You want to be waiting for a pullback and look for potential long positions on that pullback. Okay, so that is why we are going on a daily time frame. And the first thing that I've been noticing, that I've been talking about a lot lately, is that we are in a potential 5-wave impulsive structure towards the upside, in which we know that we might be looking at a potential end of the 3rd wave, in which we could be looking to long the end of the 4th wave. Okay, the 4th wave is usually a very long and choppy move and very long and choppy wave, in which you might see a lot of fake outs, and it is designed to trap traders. Okay, so I'm not looking to short the 3rd wave into the 4th wave, but I'm looking where I could potentially long the end of the 4th wave in order to profit during the 5th wave for Bitcoin. Okay, so first of all, we can see that Bitcoin definitely is looking at a potential PO3 pattern. Okay, so in this case we have our accumulation range over here, manipulation range over here, and right now we are looking at the potential expansion part. Okay, in which my first target would be around 27 to 28k, but we might even target higher levels. So we did definitely get a reclaim of that previous range, and that is why I want to take the fixed range volume profile and take a look at the volume levels of that previous range, in which we can see, if we remove that moving average for a little bit, that we have our biggest volume cluster over here. Okay, as you can see, definitely the biggest volume spike, in which we also have the value area low over there, and we also have the point of control over there. Okay, so that is already a key level that we can mark out on our chart. Okay, so if we can just take the rectangle, extend it to the right, we can see big volume level. Also, we can see that the daily candles were constantly trying to hold on to this level on every single move towards the downside. Okay, so a lot of consolidation has been going on, a lot of accumulation and distribution has been going on around that area. So that is definitely an area where we want to look for potential long positions. On top of that, if we zoom in a little bit more, we can also see that over here we have a beautiful order block. Okay, so that is definitely an area that I want to mark out on my chart as well. So we're going to mark out that order block. So right now we've already marked out 2 different important areas, and they are both aligning perfectly with each other, guys. We can switch on the 200 moving average on the daily time frame, in which we can see that we have a confirmed breakout above the 200 moving average. If we get a retest of the 200 moving average, it should act as support. It is probably the most important moving average out there for Bitcoin, in my opinion. So definitely very nice, if we zoom in, to have that moving average as perfect confluence for our area of interest for potential long positions. Okay, so on top of that, if we want to measure the Fibonacci retracement of this wave towards the upside, we know that the 4th wave usually retraces in between the 0.382 and the 0.236 fib level, and that you preferably don't want the end of the 4th wave to go below the end of the 1st wave and to go below the 0.5 fib level. Okay, so we're going to switch on the magnet and we're going to select the fib retracement tool over here, and we are going from swing low to swing high. What can we see? 0.382 Fibonacci level in perfect confluence with our area of interest for our potential long positions. Also the 0.5 fib level right below our area of interest to potentially maybe cover our stop loss. Okay guys, so we can already see we are looking at massive confluences around the exact same area. Bitcoin on the daily time frame, we can check the stochastic RSI and the relative strength index. If we switch on the relative strength index as well, we can see both of them are near the overbought and topped area. Okay, so also on the daily time frame, we might expect some more downside in the upcoming days. In case we do get a pullback, you can be looking for potential long positions over here. Do you want to be looking to short this move towards the downside? Preferably not, guys. We have already been seeing every single time people were trying to short this move towards the upside, they were getting wrecked pretty hard. Okay, so that's why I think you have to be careful in trying to short this, but also the indicators on the daily and on the 4-hourly time frame. Remove the stochastic RSI, but the 4-hourly time frame on the RSI is also heavily topped and slowly curving towards the downside and looking for some correction. Okay, in case we do get a move towards the downside, we are probably going to form lower lows on the RSI on the 4-hourly time frame and higher lows on the price action, which will cause some hidden bullish divergences, and that would be ideal if we form those hidden bullish divergences around our area of interest before we start curving towards the upside again. Okay guys, so that is what I'm currently looking at for Bitcoin, patiently waiting to get a retest of this area of interest, and around that area I will be looking for a long position. First area of interest to take some profits will be this high, and don't forget guys, we have a massive CME gap that is opening around 27.3k, and on top of that a little bit above 27.3k over here. So here we have the massive CME gap, and over here we have a potential break of structure that has not been retested yet. Okay, so in case we do reach that CME gap, we will also get a backtest of this break of structure that occurred over here, as you can see. So that is a very nice confluence, and that would be my ultimate target to take a lot of profits on a potential long and spot positions. Okay guys, let's move over to Ethereum. Ethereum also still looking very strong, also got a very strong breakout above that range high, been closing multiple daily candles above it, so definitely in a nice little uptrend. Looking very impulsive over here, but just like Bitcoin, looking a little bit overextended, so might be looking for some short-term correction before we continue our way towards the upside. Okay, so also for Ethereum, if we switch on the 12-hourly time frame, we can identify a 5-wave structure towards the upside, in which we have potentially ended the 3rd wave, and we also for Ethereum might be looking to long the end of the 4th wave, in which we can target a potential 5th wave towards the upside and can profit from it. Okay, so also for Ethereum, I want to take the fib retracement tool, and I want to go from swing low to swing high. And what can we see? Over here we have the 0.382 and the 0.5 fib level, in which we also have strong demand coming in over here. So you have this hour 12 candle, inside bar breakout, strong demand on top of that 0.5 fib level over here. Okay, so very nice. This is also the consolidation that occurred before we got this very impulsive move towards the upside. So preferably I want to hold on for that to that level, and what you don't want to see is Ethereum going below the end of the 1st wave. If that occurs, this impulse towards the upside is invalidated and you can cut for a potential loss. Okay, so that is our invalidation for this potential trade. We can also see Ethereum definitely having some nice liquidity targets towards the upside. So this high remains untaken. Same for this high over here, and same for this high over here as well. Okay, so lots of highs on Ethereum to be taken out before we can start seeing some more correction towards the downside. Okay, so for now we are still in the middle of this impulse towards the upside, and I just want to play the trend until it breaks. Okay, so looking just like for Bitcoin, for the end of the 4th wave into our area of interest, where we can look for potential long positions that we can profit from during the 5th wave, in which I will be looking to take some profit around this area, and probably this will be a big take profit area for me, in which we might even take out this buy side liquidity, in which we would tap into this order block over here. Okay, so I think this will be huge resistance for Ethereum, but let's see if it even will get there. Okay, so for now still looking locally for some potential pullbacks in which we might be interested in the potential long position towards the upside. Once again, would I be looking to short this move towards the downside? Definitely not. I don't think you want to be playing against the trend right now. I think you just want to be patient. I hope you guys have been listening to me, to my previous videos of the previous couple of months, and that you guys have been buying spot positions near the bottom. Okay, so me and also the members of my Discord have been buying spot positions over here. So we've been buying a lot of spot positions, and we were already positioned about 50% in our spot positions when this move towards the upside occurred. And I hope you listened. In case you listened, it wouldn't really matter to you if Ethereum continues to pump without you being in a long position, because you know that your spot positions will print money for you. Okay, so that is why it's really important for me to just remain patient, play the best setups out there, and then I will be looking for a potential long. Okay, I won't be interested in playing against the trend and shorting against the trend. Okay guys, so that is my biggest lesson for you today. Be patient, only play the best available setups out there. There are plenty of setups on altcoins that you can also be looking for that are also ready for a potential pullback, and if that occurs, you might also be looking for altcoins to long them into that last impulsive move towards the upside. Okay guys, if you guys haven't already, make sure to follow me on Twitter. We are past the 2300 followers, so definitely appreciate that a lot. Also make sure to join our free Discord. All the links are in the description, guys. If you guys have any questions after watching this Bitcoin and Ethereum update, make sure to hit me up on Twitter or hit me up in our free Discord, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.